I've got a problem. It's not a biggie, I just can't decide what I want for breakfast. Maybe you're cruising through life without any major probs right now too. That's great. Or maybe you do have some heavy things on your mind. Well, that's not so good. Problems come in all sizes, from small, like what to wear out or what to buy a parent for their birthday or what to eat for brekkie, to big ones like an argument with a boyfriend or girlfriend, feeling really pressured at school or home, even wondering whether or not to tell the truth about something. Regardless of how big your problem is, there are 5 steps you can take to help you solve a lot of life's problems. The first step is to identify the problem. My problem here is that I'm hungry, but don't know which food choice will be most satisfying. This is a very important step. Sometimes just thinking about what your problem actually is proves half the battle. Step 2 is ask yourself, what are my options? Don't just consider the obvious options, take the time to think of all the options. The next step is to consider the pros, cons, and consequences of the choices. Think about all the pros or positive effects of each choice and cons or negative effects. When you think about the pros and cons, you also need to think about the consequences of your choices, both short and long term, for you and for others. The fourth step is make a decision. Decide on the best choice from your options. This can be the toughest step of all, but you have to do it. Problems very rarely go away by themselves. All of us have to make decisions and live with the consequences. The next step is really 2 in 1. Do and review. Not bad. I mean, a bit tastier than the cereal, not as tasty as the bacon and eggs, but probably a bit better for me, and clean-up's a breeze. Good choice. So let's look at those 5 steps again. 1, ask what is the problem. 2, consider what are my options. 3, think about all the possible consequences of each option. 4, make a decision. And finally, 5, do and review. Now, these 5 steps are not a guarantee that the way you choose to solve your problem is a surefire success. Sometimes we think about all the options and consequences and still things turn out a bit ordinary. But at least if you take time to go through these 5 easy steps, you'll have given it your best shot. And if you do make a mistake, you're only human. So practice these 5 steps and I promise you'll get better at solving all kinds of problems, big and small.